Look at how elegant they are. Hey everyone, it's Garrison here, and welcome back to the Patreon, or the channel where we're currently watching from. And today, I am so happy and excited because I'll be finally doing my first listen / full-on album review to none other than tripleS's latest subunit, LOVElution, their first mini album titled Muhan. Now, we love to see it, okay? I've got to admit, when I first checked out Girls' Capitalism, I went crazy not only for the concept, but especially the rich and sound overall soundscape to the song. Like, even though this group's signature sound is not necessarily described as stylish, I feel like they're more so of a segmented, pivoted like side of stylish to the main group, you feel me? But I feel like they're gonna just show so much range within this first mini album, considering what their other subunits have done, the likes of Crystal Eyes taking the new Jack Swing route completely and all, and solely based on the highlight medley. Highly anticipating how Complexity is gonna go. My most anticipated B-side, of course, Black Soul Dress, because Park Sohyun, not only on the lyrics, taking part on the composing side, of course, and Speed Love, that took this, very jazzy yet woodwind flute kind of influence in the mix. So aside from that, I do want to apologize for being late to this album review, because I thought, I want to give my full attention to LOVElution and this album, and just album reviews in general. I couldn't find the time to do so earlier, but here we are. Without further ado, let's just dive into this album review now. Alright, so the first track we have here is the intro track for their first mini album, Muhan. Now, if anything, you guys should know on this channel, we never skip intros and outros. And especially if we're talking about intro tracks by the likes of G-High from Monotree, and specifically Bad, aka Billie Jean, who composed the intro track here and arranged it. We love to see it. For those who are not familiar, you better familiarize who Bad is. Bad has worked with Luna in the past before for Favorite. We're talking about Colors. We're talking about the Plus Plus intro track. We're talking about Je ne sais quoi by Odd Eye Circle as of recently. Firework by, of course, Twice, coming off their More and More album. And you could never go wrong when it comes to Bad's intro tracks, outro tracks, full-blown tracks. You name it, everyone. So I'm expecting this to be really, really good in terms of layers of elements in this intro track. So I'm gonna bring it up here right away, and let's go. Oh, there's a little level of, dare I say, familiarity at the beginning here. Oh, build up with the risers here. Now it's changing. It's shifting gears. Very hard on the snare drum work. Kick drum snare work. Whoa. Very punchy with it. That synthesizer work. Wow, the synth riff work. Woo. Ooh. Wow, what an upbeat intro track, but that familiar start to this intro track is crazy to me because I've heard this from either Acid Angel from Asia or the main group tripleS themselves? We need to do some investigating here. Okay, let's search this up, actually. I really want to double check this, or else I'm never gonna get past this entire first mini album. Let me actually bring up a song, an outro song, if I recall correctly, from the Assemble album called Seoul. Bring it up here. Okay. Okay. And then back to intro track that we're covering. So essentially, this intro track is a lot more upbeat, which makes sense for Girls' Capitalism, the title track, to set it up like that. And, you know, considering that Bad has been on Muhan as well, well, specifically with Jade and Jong in the works for that outro track, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. But that's crazy to me how it's like, it's very similar. Like, it's just in a different key. Like, mind you, like, this is in clearly a lot more slower, or, well, it's the same pacing at the beginning, but it's in a lower key. And then later on, the tempo, the BPM really shows for itself as it picks up with the snare drum and the risers and all, and the synth work. But then, when it comes to Generation here, what's cool about it coming from the Generation era off of the Assemble album for Seoul, this is in a higher key. But even though it's pretty much like the same moment and section coming through with it, it just seems like a whole different vibe to it as it progresses, right? Like with this intro track. Because once it picks up here, instead of the vocal moments that were put into Seoul, wow, just with these risers, that snare drum work, that's, you know, being mixed to the point where it's coming into fruition in the forefront. I could totally imagine a crazy dance break, right, in terms of a performance in this intro track, and then leading it into, of course, Girls' Capitalism. That's crazy to think about. You know, intro track here, lower in key, more upbeat, but as it progresses, it suits more so of LOVElution, right? But then if you go to Seoul, the outro track, to, of course, the main group, tripleS, the whole group as a whole, it more so suits them themselves as a whole, but it's in a higher key and all, and it's definitely way less upbeat. If we're talking about this intro track for LOVElution, it's like 150 beats per minute. BPM is like that high. It's like 130, 150. Seoul, on the other hand, is like, how fast is this? It's more like 80 and 50 to 80 range with it. So that's crazy to me and mind-blowing. Yet, man, it really goes to show you the details that are considered every single time when tripleS and their subunits are coming out with their album so far. And I'm sure I'm going to be impressed more so on the intricacy, the details, and the genre-wise when it comes to the next tracks and all. But let's just get into the next track now. So this next B-side is titled Book Up Song, also known as Complexity. Seeing very familiar names here. Obviously, you have Jade and Jong. We got G-High from the Mono Tree Collective. Love that collective over there. Bad, Sanyun, Maria Marcus, and MLC. Those two specifically has taken part on Je ne sais quoi, but Maria Marcus alone has taken part on many of our favorite songs, whether that be from the likes of SNSD, FX, you name it. Many SM artists and artists outside of SM. I've covered her a lot as of recent, actually, in my last couple of reactions, whether that be Secret Numbers, latest or upcoming track Starlight, depending on the time you're watching this, and of course, as of recently, oh my god, amazing B-side that came out recently from Everglow, has worked with the likes of Oh My Girl as well, and even Taemin's Shadow. Oh my goodness. So let us dive into this song here, see what's up. Keep in mind, color-coded lyrics can be incorrect, they're not always correct, and of course there can be lost in translation when it comes to these lyric videos, but let's go. Ooh. Some muted brass work. So this is Sohyun. Wow. Everything is just very pleasant and satisfying to the ears, I've got to admit. Ooh. There we go. Some reason I hate you. Divine, the mention of Divine, yeah. Ooh, the ad-lib work. I love it. Very rich in sound too. Whoa! This kind of succession is so cool by them, not gonna lie. Wow, different pre-chorus there. It's not like done in a stomping kind of manner in terms of movement. It's more so like clompy. Ooh, the layering here. Quite admittedly, short in terms of the length, but very effective. Like, I would totally be down if, you know, they even added a bridge to this song. Like, it would further extend my liking and overall love to this song. Now, with that being said, everyone, this song goes crazy in terms of the panning of instrumentation, vocal work, just the mixing and mastering of things, I feel like, and just how the layers go within this song, especially how the kind of distribution is done, like the succession that is done with which member comes after another. Now, I can take always these lyric videos with a grain of salt in terms of color-coded lyrics and all, but just how the ad-lib work goes and the moments given to specific members within a section add so much to that pleasant, very subtle easy to listen to, yet very satisfying feeling that I'm getting in the song upon first listen here, y'all. So the reason why I say we don't get a bridge in this, and I would like to have a bridge, well, partly due to length and all, and it would further complete the song. I'm not saying this song is not complete by any means, because it's very effective due to the overall soundscape and the quality of the sound design to this song and all. But what's really cool is the intro really sets up and previews us for what is gonna happen in the song, because mind you, because once we get into the chorus, I'm high, so memorable right away, and just the follow up from the chorus with a post chorus that goes, I'm high, and then there's that slight switch up in terms of the lines, whether it's chase me, find me. I'm gonna have to go through it again. I remember no gravity in terms of being one of the ad-libs in the works there for the post-chorus and all. And the first time around, the pre-chorus was slightly more lengthier than the second go-round, with that countdown moment of the pre-chorus, the second go-round after verse 2, where there was a slight contrast and added nuance into the song, which was really cool in my humblest opinion, y'all. So like, this song truly sends you quite early in the early moments of the song, and then sends you fully by the time the song is done. That is so crazy to me, y'all. I'm gonna bring it back up here again to break things down, to really show you guys what's up in terms of my favorite moments and the reasons of why I feel like this song is just so fascinating on all four fronts from start to finish, y'all. This is crazy. Love the synthesizer work, the vocal filtering that is done in this song. So obviously we have the intro right away at the beginning, and then we move into verse 1. I can't help it, but yes, you know, I've mentioned this in the early stages of tripleS and their music, knowing who's behind the scenes, the likes of Jordyn Jung. You can feel his influence in terms of the lyricism clearly here with the hey you, just, you know, teasing us right here at the beginning of this line here, right? It's like that call out of a moment that is so recognizable by Jordyn Jung in terms of his lyricism. I love Soyeon's moments in the song, I've got to admit. See what I'm saying? It teases you a bit. Nah, I didn't tease you because... crazy. Now this is where I feel like the pre-chorus really sets up the chorus so well here. Tomorrow I'm falling again like I'm awakened from my dream. Oh, and I've got to admit, I love the grooves within the song, just the overall groove to this song. And what's crazy about this song is it's utilizing stylistic genres that are not often used in the K-pop scene. We're talking about Euro disco and house, and what those two genres have in common or make when they come together: French house. You got the French house genre, a beautiful subgenre and all that you could, you know, define as stylish, you know, and quite je ne sais quoi. But yeah, Wow, this is quite surprising in terms of genre usage here and overall influences that I'm getting within this particular song here. Right out of the gate with it. A little bit of brass samplings, like muted brass work in the mix, of course. I'm higher. I love how hazy it is, you know, that's the sending kind of factor to it that adds to the song. Quite mushy percussion work. Got some hi-hat work in the back there. Oh, that vocal direction there, you, in that descending kind of fashion, it might seem very, very, you know, simple, but man, that's so much. See the ad-lib work? Over. Some sort of wood block. Some chords being played here off of the keyboard and such. Big love, doesn't matter. See what I'm saying? The vocal direction is so insane within this, right? It's not always in one place. That's what I love about it. It is so refreshing in that manner, a different kind of succession of members following up from each other that you do not expect. Very satisfying because it's smooth with it too, in terms of how they're working off each other and chopping up these lines in terms of overall pronunciation, syllables, etc. You name it, right? Just the direction, the vocal projection is there, and they're very aggressive. You, instead of that descending you earlier, I believe, if I recall correctly, with Soyeon. Oh my goodness, and then just that some brief second go around with the pre-chorus. I love the switch up there. Wow. Percussion work in the back. Once we get the brass here, it pans from our left side, our ears. That synthesizer work. It feels like two different layers. It feels like it's two different layers. Like it's two different layers. Fully panned on left and fully panned on the right side of our ears here almost. And just this overall breakdown is in the forefront with the vocal work, which is cool. That clomping kind of manner that I was describing earlier. Crazy. What a first B-side from LOVElution. I gotta say, this song's really hard to beat here in terms of my favorite track so far. We shall see, though, because, you know, we got other tracks to really enjoy and to indulge in. But just the overall sound design, the vocal direction that is done by everyone behind the scenes. I'm sure Jaden Jong was in the works in terms of the vocal direction, considering that he was on the lyrics portion to this song as well. Man, oh man, what a beautiful song. But let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next B-side is titled Black Soul Dress. My other anticipated B-side coming off of this mini album. Seeing very familiar names, of course. Right away we gotta mention Park So-hyun. Not only on the lyrics, but on the composing side as well. We love to see it. Gotta give credit where credit is due, as always. Now, as for the others, huge collective of Monotree, Fuxi, Mazinga. Specifically has worked with Chungha in the past before. Idol as well. Dream Note, and especially their song Ghost that I really like. Dream Note, super underrated girl group that I highly recommend as well. We got the Collective Liar. They have worked with Monotree in the past before for the likes of Beam, of course, but the Collective Liar has worked on amazing tracks such as Sweet Juice by Purple Kiss and quite a bit of Joe Yuri's tracks like Lovable, if I recall correctly. But aside from that, y'all, I'm really excited to see how this song plays out, not only movement-wise, arrangement-wise, as a whole. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh, that guitar work. And that snare drum work, very rudimental with it. Dark mode. Ooh. Sohyun. That's definitely Sohyun, right? Love the keyboard work as well, just the progression of it. Bit of wood block. Percussion work. Where's this headed though? Wow! Kaide. Ooh, the riff work in that song, I love it. It just adds so much energy to the song. Keeps you on your feet and all. And there's a nice groove to the song with the likes of the bass guitar work and the guitar work. Whoa. Everything is black. New satin dress. Whoa. What's going on here? Wow, I love the vocal work in this song and the melodic moments within this particular song. Truly, I would say new disco influenced. Da 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 da. Woo. That electronic drum kit work, just driving the tempo to the song. Whoa, bridge this late? Yes, Dahyun. This is definitely Dahyun. Oh, that roll down there. Oh, I can't get enough of the riff work. Between the riff work and the overall groove to the song, I love it. Some vocal moments, okay, vocal flourishes. Good. I'm going dark mode. Don't care. So good. Love the intentions and the purpose behind this song due to the lyrics and the overall lyricism that's provided by the overall Monotree collective and of course Jaden Jong and Park Sohyun, everyone. Oh my goodness. There's low-key some moments where I feel like this would be something like Park Sohyun would write in terms of lyrics and all. But a lot of surprising moments, you know, whether that be by Denyu, my bias so far in tripleS, Sohyun, Daehyun, and I gotta say, I've got to admit, Kade, I love how she's like has this leading pack kind of moment within this song. Like, I feel like she does great as a lead vocalist, you know what I'm saying? Within their song so far that I'm getting here, you know, just the brief moments that I get from her, very effective. Yet it seems like it's very difficult to execute in those brief moments. Even though it's so brief, it's very difficult to bring that in that kind of squeeze it in that kind of moment right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna point out more so of her moments when we get to it in the second go around. But man, oh man, as we progress here, I'm starting to have trouble to have a favorite exact number one B-side off of this album so far. And that's a good thing because the quality is completely there. Like, I would never switch up this song if it came on my playlist in the queue and all, you feel me? The song, love the energy, love the riff work in it and all. The hooks do more than its job at the same time. Good amount in length with it too. What's there not to love? Wow. And how it's just has this nice new disco influence too. Like, I can't express this enough. There's so many title tracks out there where you don't realize it has that new disco influence, or it takes that new disco kind of a route to it and all. And the fact that we're getting it from LOVElution here is so lovely. There's that snare drum work. So clever in terms of the lyricism. Dark mode. I love it. I love it. I love it. Maybe by Sohyun herself, in terms of that creative lyrics add in the mix. But look how brief these moments are, but like so effective and so smooth how they work off each other in Black Soul Dress here as well. Love that keyboard work in the back there. Forgot to mention too, I really love the Yubin's moments in this song. If these are at least somewhat correct. Because I know for sure some moments it's by certain members. See what I'm saying? Just before it gets hit into the chorus. So good. Just the attack. Singular synth line. Wow, the chord, so good. And you know, sure, maybe it doesn't utilize like a lot of vocal range necessarily, but I love just the slight, like, you know, lower moments and the higher in tone moments within this song as we progress into the bridge that happens quite late in the song, and then the overall climax with the high notes, vocal flourishes later on afterwards and all. But just like those subtle moments, I love it from the members. I love it so much. And I want to emphasize more so of, like, the vocal capabilities, right? I mentioned it earlier with the likes of Kade, but like with the likes of Daehyun too in the mix, oh my goodness. Love that cheerful moment in the back there with the vocal layering. Verse 2. I love it too, and how we get all their vocal colors and how they play off each other with their vocal colors. It's just so beautiful. Yeah. A little bit airy at sometimes in like these moments. But then that vocal attack as it builds up here again. It's dark mode, right? Not dark mood. Ooh. So catchy. What's cool is that this da 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 is like utilized as ear candy instead of more so the production of the song. It's how they carry out the lyrics or the da da da, you know? Bridge. Yeah, I'd say not that late actually. I want to correct myself there, but nonetheless, I like how we get this bridge in this particular song. It suits the song too. It complements the song. Bit of ticking of the hi-hats in the back there. The electronic drum kit work. Wow, Yubin. Those moments, see what I'm saying? I won't answer even if you call. Love it. I love the overall attitude and mood to this song, y'all. Creative with the lyrics too, with dark mode and all. You gotta give it to all of them. And I just feel like when it comes to these glimpses and peak moments by specific members in this subunit, I don't think you could necessarily have a set role when it comes to majority of the members here. As we are diving more and more into this album, it just seems like I could foresee a future where how some of these members can grow from one role to another, whether that be a main vocalist role, for example. So that's really cool that I'm hearing so far into Black Soul Dress. But let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next B-side is titled Seoul Sonyo Sound. Absolutely love the titling of this song, and solely based on the highlight medley, if I remember properly, this sort of took the breakbeat route. A genre that is being huge with new jeans, I've got to admit, as well as other genres that they're implementing like UK garage and all. But I'm gonna bring it up here right away. Keep in mind, we have Jaden Jong in the works. We have Hymax, who has worked on the likes of Colorful, View, who has worked on Love War by Yann, if I remember, but still familiarizing myself with View and what she's taken part on. But let's go. Ooh. Okay, so far with that muted drum kit work, I am getting that kind of influence from the genre itself. Cheongdam Station. Ooh, yeah, this is so far. I would say almost UK garage. Yeah. With it. Oh, yeah. Ooh, love the bass work here and vocal samplings. Oh, Nyan. Han River. This is totally like the type of song that you listen to late at night, cruising down the streets. I do sense a bit of that. Whoa! Line 2 might be boring, but I have Cherry Talk with you. What a reference. Very hazy, dreamy with it. Wow. Right amount of syllables. Love the turning of the bass. Seoul Sonyo sound. So that's what Seoul Sonyo sound should be like in terms of the overall soundscape. What I was about to say before I got completely surprised with the mini moment in the back to the chorus again before we got the refrain utilized as an outro and all, is that you could totally sense like this could be done by Odd Eye Circle as well, without a doubt, you know. But in terms of how it plays out, totally the UK garage route with it, not like fully by the max by all means, but I do sense that genre influence in here, and it's very satisfying fully through and through with the da 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 da. It's very memorable with that line, the right amount of syllables that provides that sing-alongable factor during the refrain / post-chorus of this song and all. And notice there's pretty much no pre-chorus in this song, which is quite cool, right? You don't have songs without a pre-chorus, but every time we get hit with verse 1, straight to the chorus. Mini, something to love heart. Verse 2, another chorus. Again, there's no pre-chorus in the song, which is crazy to me, but it works. It sticks due to the rudimental beat and how UK garage goes and breakbeat goes and all. So it's like, if anything, there's only a few groups within the K-pop scene and many people outside the K-pop scene that can do this, but we're talking about the few groups that can do something like this. That's New Jeans, that's tripleS, dare I say. And I said that in the early days, just right from the get-go, when tripleS made their impact right away with the likes of their first subunit, Acid Angel from Asia, right? So that's crazy how Seoul Sonyo sound goes, because I'm going to point it out here right away. There's no pre-chorus. It's crazy. Makes sense why the song's brief, though. Like, if there was a pre-chorus, this would be hitting more so of the 240, 250 route, or duration, I should say. Verse 1. Very rudimental with it, hi-hats and all. Very angelic with it. Very ethereal, like, especially during Seohyun's moments. Verse 1, and then just straight into the chorus. Mini, Dragon Love Heart. Crazy. Is line 2 referencing to like a subway line that I'm guessing here? Cherry Talk, we love that reference there. Yann has her moments, I've got to admit, in this song. I love it. just a dipping of the bass. That constant looping. Wow, I love the vocal layering there. What? Like, who is having that moment there? Wait. Like, is it Yubin in the back there once we get here? Like, I can't... Is it like, do you want some cherry talk? I don't know. I don't know. That is hard to tell, but... that in the back. There is that loop. I cannot get over that moment in the back. Okay, so I get it now. During the refrain, we get the mini dragon love heart in the back there as a loop. Like, notice this again. It's not no, not cherry talk by any means. No. Mini dragon love. I think it is. I think that's the line there that's in the back there. If you guys can hear that with me with headphones and all. That's cool. Wow, the reverb work in some moments, love it. Just the overall EQing to this song is crazy. Like how they equalized certain elements. Like everything, like production-wise, really refined. So like it doesn't go too crazy with it, and so it makes it very clear and pristine with the overall production, so it allows us to hone on the members, which is crazy. Just the EQing of this song. Woof. You know, it's been a minute since I've talked about a group, whether it's about certain kind of mixing and mastering, overall sound design in songs. Usually I talk about that for solo artists, mind you, most of the time, but for tripleS, for LOVElution, this is crazy so far, I would say. From the very beginning to this first listen to Seoul Sonyo sound, but let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next B-side is titled Cry Baby. Now I'm seeing Jaden Jong here, of course, and the only familiar name that I know of is Yi Jin, who has worked on, of course, In Bloom by Zero Base 1, ZB1, has worked with TXT in the past before, if I recall correctly, has worked with N- as well, but I'm really interested in what kind of route this song takes, especially of what kind of genres we've gotten so far in this first listen and album review. I'm gonna bring it up here. Let's go. Ooh, the rhythm guitar. Love it. Roll down at the guitar there. Love it. Loving the energy. Bit of clock in the back there, clockwork. Taking the talking. Very cheerful with it. Ooh, the chimes. Acoustic guitar work. A lot of percussion work so far we're getting in this song. Love it. Wow. The energy is just so infectious in the song. It's so lively too. Bit of, wow, nice light piano work here. Yeah. Dreams sometimes become wounds. Close your eyes. There's a chant again. Although, yep, there's the background vocals again. Yeah, the vocal delivery, I love it. Just the overall direction of it. It's trending so well with the overall production for the song. I was about to say "Na Na Yeah" again because that's so catchy. Who are you then? The more and more we deep dive in this album, very difficult to have a liking. But I think this is a really good pick-me-up type of song that can really help you along your long weeks and long days and all. Very cheerful with it, you know. I love the lines of, like, "You'll be fine," or "We're not alone, we're not afraid," you know what I'm saying? These beautiful, uplifting lines that we're getting in this particular song, you know, even though we didn't get a bridge, right? I really love how effective the chorus and MIDI, like, it's very memorable upon first listen to the chorus, because notice how right away we get the intro and then right away we get hit with the chorus, right? Very straight to the point with it in terms of the message and in terms of how it goes at the start of the song, right from the get-go, of course. So this song, I feel like it's a perfect match made in heaven if I put Crybaby from LOVElution into a playlist with Lips by IVE. That has to be a crazy playlist, and then I imagine building up more fun, uplifting, joyous songs within that specific playlist with Lips and Crybaby. That would be crazy, y'all. I'm gonna have to do that at some point. That'd be crazy. But yeah, I really love the chorus the most, as well as I would say the post-chorus, the "na na na yeah, na 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 yeah." I would say those two moments the most in this particular song, everyone. The snapping, bit of the hi-hat work earlier. There's the chorus right away. Sulky expression. Tomorrow will shine. Love that bass guitar work. Sometimes we get the acoustic guitar. Sometimes we get more so of an amplifying guitar. Sometimes we get a nice rhythm guitar in this song. That's crazy. The amount of guitar usage in this song is insane. Ticking of some sort of clock sampling or whatever, percussion work. There's the chimes. Bit of the piano in the back there. There's the strumming on the left side of her ears. Not nerdy. I love Yann and Jinyu's moments. Especially the "Don't You Cry." I was about to say it again, but here we go again. Na 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 yeah. Just how that notice on the piano is hit at the same time with the "na na yeah." when we first became friends, talking about our favorite music. Just envision yourself. That's crazy to have the chimes in the forefront there, you know, just like beaming through. It works though. I love the baby by oh my goodness, that moment is so satisfying. Very sweet and cute lyrics too. Very fitting for the overall production of the song and arrangement. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm definitely putting this song into a playlist with Lips by Hype. On this surprising moment that I was shocked. Just flexing them vocals there. I feel like, you know, sure, upon first and second listen, it's not like clearly, distinctly the #1 track. But like with more and more listen, like longevity wise, I can foresee a lot of good longevity to this particular song for Crybaby. It's in the top 3 echelon, dare I say. It's right there, you know, from LOVElution. But let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next song is titled Speed Love. Not too familiar with the people behind the scenes, so I'll make sure to familiarize with them after this album review. But based on what I heard from the highlight medley, it seems like there is a lot of flute work, which I appreciate a lot as someone who's played the flute quite a bit back in my day in high school. So let's go. Oh, these chords. Maybe I'll go jazzy with it. Whoa! Flubbing of the bass there. Whoa, like some upright bass work. Flute work. Ooh, classy. Get quirky with it. Rolling of the piano. Wow, so this is like taking the UK garage route with it. Maybe some bossa nova. Excuse me? Whoa, just like everything's so difficult to process because it's hidden with so much elements all at once and instrumentation. Oh, the breakdown moments with the upright bass to the piano work is beautiful. Yeah, definitely taking that UK garage, bossa nova jazz route with it. And that was only that kind of duration of the song. That felt like 4 minutes because it was very lengthy with the chorus with it. Like, it's a full-blown section, mind you. Love, speed it up, speed it up. There's ad-lib work with the speed it up. And I guess the reason why it feels very lengthy with it, even though it's not lengthy, the post-chorus is speed it up, and let's go, right? While in the chorus, we have more so the ad-lib work with speed it up, speed love, right? So I love how we get the play on words there in this rapid-fire cannon chopped up manner in terms of the delivery. But man, oh man, genre-wise, UK garage, bossa nova, and jazz influences in the mix here. That is crazy. And the fact that I can clearly hear an upright bass being played is insane. That just like the kind of added jazzy element to it, with the piano work being very jazzy with it. That is crazy. And this is coming from someone who's played jazz back in the day. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We gotta go through this again. Okay, we gotta go through the very beginning of the song and try to break down these moments as much as I can, okay? We're gonna try to pinpoint these moments here. So we get the initial first verse. Wubbing of the bass there. Taking on the hi-hats. That is some upright bass if I ever heard one, right? And then we get this, the time I follow you in minutes. I guess the reason why it also feels lengthy with it, there is that instrumental break that we get later on, and there's a lot of breaks and brief moments where like the vocal work is weaving in and out with the production, you know what I'm saying? There's this crazy ebb and flow going on everywhere. There's that flute work. Oh, that bass work. Da 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 da. Speed love. Rapid fire cannon drum kit works. Rush this. Speed love. Dipping on bass. Bit of horn work there. Yeah, this speed it up. More so the post-chorus. Instrumental brief moment. I love that looping there. Looping on the piano. Almost like a harp-like work coming into this transition here. That's insane. Like these moments are more so jazzy. Other moments is just completely UK garage. Like this moment is more so UK garage route with the hard-hitting drum kit work. Speed it love. That's crazy. Flute more so on our left side of our ears. Back to the more so jazzier sides and classier sides of the song. Hey, is it just me, or I feel like they should really rechange the description for LOVElution? There's no such thing as general here. The kind of range that they've shown within this mini album has been insane, and I'm going to talk about that more after we check out the outro and provide my personal concluding thoughts upon this album and try to pinpoint my favorite album so far, or favorite B-side so far, sorry, solely based after this first listen and all. So let's just get into the outro track now. So last but not least, we have the outro track here, arranged and produced by Bad and composed by Bad. Let's go. Number 8. Eight being a very significant number here. Very traditional instruments like the guzheng in the works here. Wow! Open your eyes. Drum kit work. Synthesizer work. Wow, very different layers of it. String work. And like epic timpani drums almost, right? So first of all, I'm curious if we got any specific like real instruments added in the mix here, or is it just Bad solely, you know, digitally making everything here for this outro track? Wow, so everything pretty much essentially digitally done for this. Wow. The fact that we got a lot of traditional instrumentation, like the guzheng, very traditional instruments and all here, makes me wonder if this is previewing and teasing us for Evolution, of course. And that's crazy to think number 8, you know, number 8, you could really play with it in terms of the titling of Muhan for this first mini album. Cool, Divine, the teasers for their release and all combined, it makes that symbol number 8. If you flip it, in a way, it makes that symbol number 8. If you flip it, it's infinity, and there was the likes of infinity charms when it comes to LOVElution. And ain't that true, everyone? I think number 8 here wraps it up so cleanly here for LOVElution and their first mini album, Muhan. Now, where do I even begin with this album, right? Just to give you guys how mind-blowing the kind of range that LOVElution showed here and showcased here, all within one mini album. Right here, complexity, right? Taking the French house route, right? We even got the likes of new disco in the mix, UK garage, bit of future bass influences in the works as well. Speed Love more so took the UK garage route with it, but in combination of bossa nova and jazz in the mix, which was crazy to me at the same time. Soul Sonyo sound, obviously, like I said, break beat, UK garage in combination there. So considering that and Girls Capitalism, intro track and outro track, no skips, complete masterpiece, and it just goes to show you there's no limitations when it comes to these girls, and specifically LOVElution here, kind of genre range, and also having these kind of effective songs that you don't necessarily need a bridge, you also don't necessarily need a pre-chorus in their songs, is crazy to think about. Because my problem with mainstream music that is slightly treading towards the K-pop scene is releasing a bunch of songs, but releasing a bunch of songs that are 2 minutes and like 30 seconds, or straight up 2 minutes, you know, clocking in, and not even 3 minutes long. And my problem with that is, like, it's just for streaming purposes. But on the other hand here, the quality in LOVElution's music is seriously unmatched. Like, I cannot think of any other group that's doing this right now. Like, sure, UK garage, breakbeat, sure, some songs I could sense OEC in the mix, and people will say new jeans, OEC coded and all. But I'm getting what LOVElution is putting down in sort of their overall signature sound and flavor profile in terms of their signature sound. You feel me? So it's like, I feel like Girls' Capitalism, still number one. I think I gotta go with Black Soul Dress, quite possibly being the favorite track here. But then again, you know, I really liked Cry Baby and Complexity. I think Black Soul Dress is so far in the forefront here. Cry Baby and Complexity is tied in second for me. Then I would have to go with Soul Sonya Sound and Speed Love. I feel like I'm still getting used to Speed Love, but with more listens, I'm gonna get used to what it really puts out, what it slams all this stuff at us all at once within the song after the first verse within that particular song. So more than a couple of genres in this album. I love how these tracks are laid out too, especially how we go from Soul Sonya Sound to Cry Baby. It gives us a more so brighter approach and all. And I said you could put Lips by IVE in the same playlist with Cry Baby of course, and just hearing, you know, some vocal filters in some tracks, no vocal filters, right? The things that I pointed out, like more so modern influences, throwback influences, traditional instrumentation and elements for number 8, the outro track. I don't think there's anything else to be said. Like, the range, the diversity, how multifaceted this group is insane. And this subunit has to be permanent, without a doubt. Like, I need them to continue on from here on out, right? This is such a great side, another new side to tripleS. And if you add up all the genres from all the subunits and the main group, wow, you got an extensive discography that is so rich in sound and vast. 10 out of 10 for me. I'm not sure about you guys, but be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And I think similarly on that note, when it comes to their range, you think about the members, what they're capable of. They could totally pivot to other different parts and, of course, you know, positions depending on what song they would release in the future, you know what I'm saying? Whether that be title track wise, B-side wise. That's crazy to me. So let me know your thoughts, everyone. Be sure to like, subscribe, as it goes a long way and it helps out the channel so much. And it helps out the Patreon as well. If you're watching this from the Patreon, be sure to like this post. It does help out the Patreon a lot. We have a lot of exclusive content. So far, we have a couple of OEC content on the Patreon, but I'm trying my very best to move to tripleS and LOVElution specifically. But take care as always. This has been Garrison, and peace.